Welcome to Chicagoland for the You're Getting a Whole Race Name 100.
Drivers,
Here's Henry
to
for
your
your starting
cars.
grid.
This is going to be an interesting race since we're in the same booth today. It's a special race. We haven't done this since the exhibition event, but we had some practice on our belt for this. So, Brian Griffin, the legendary, Drew Gerald, Wiggly Willie, Flint and Steel, Pickly Pickle, on fire today. In this whole week so far of Nutcar. Sid Toilet, selling coke, got his first win yesterday. Biggie Mayonnaise, the Pope, Dick Big, Yak Jones, Fire Cheese, Miley Cyrus, Jack Tickelson, Bobby Balls, Fire Alarm, Chuck E. Cheese, John Balls, Bill Clinton, Fella, Domer Grimson, Bort Thompson, Pedfile, Spaghetti Man Booface, Obama Riz, Ass Soda, Hoof Hearted, Richard Nixon, Jackson Fatman, John F. Kennedy, Bart Crumb, Phineas Bob, 9/11, Homer Ball Sweat, Dingaling, Chicken Jockey, Goody Bustin, and Furbriz to round out your field for You're Getting a Whole Race Name 100.
Alright, so the interesting thing about this race, these guys can go 66 laps on field. They will be one lap short from the finish. So, if any caution, any at all, comes out during this race, then this race will go without a pit stop. But if this race runs clean and green, then they will have to pit with probably about 3 to go, if I had to guess. So that's going to be very interesting. They probably will get a caution, but if they don't, then that's going to play out really interesting. I think this is going to be a really good race.
Yeah, this is always a track that delivers. And honestly, Chicagoland might be the best on the schedule. But we will only know this after this race because, it's technically a new track. It hasn't been on a schedule since season 1. And it's still proving itself. It's had some dull moments, but we've had some pretty banger races.
Yeah, last race winner, Sid Toilet. That was a pretty good race. It's kind of lost media, but it was still a really good race. Trust me, guys, it was good. I was there.
I believe Brian Griffin actually won that last race because I looked at it. But Sid Toilet did win here last season. And it was 2 underdog winners that season at this track. Maybe we'll see another underdog. And speaking of underdogs, not an underdog, was an underdog. Drew Gerald began his championship tear at this track. After he got his first career win here, he went on to win the next 2 races. And honestly, it was his best moment of his career. Now, can he get another win at Chicagoland?
All right. My pick today, I'm going to go with Wiggly Willie. He's being kind of a dark horse pick this whole season. He's starting 4th today. I think he can get it done. Who's your pick?
My pick is Pickly Pickle today. I believe he has some really strong momentum these past 2 races. And honestly, I think he's going to win even more this season.
All right. In your pace car today, we have that one blade of grass in the infield over there.
That one. I'm pointing at it right now.
Yeah, you can see that, guys. And for your command to fire engines, it's that wheelin' caution light right next to the Sunoco sign. So yeah. Purple.
So who's getting the whole race name?
The person that commented, the person that got the reply of You're Getting a Whole Race Name in Nutcar.
Yeah.
We don't know who that is, but to that mysterious person, you probably said something really corny.
Yeah. Anyway, so start your engine's command by the wheeling light thingy next to the Sunoco sign.
Drivers, start your engines!
Now that was a good one.
Yeah,
Even though
way better than yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. And they're off. And they're off. The legendary and Brian on the front row.
I think this is going to be a really good race. This track has always delivered.
There could be a competition caution today, and that is in Nut Car's hands and their judgment. We'll see how that plays out. If the competition caution comes out, pit stops might come into play. Tire strategy is going to be a thing. This could swing the championship in a lot of ways. Here we go. Pace car is in. And into the restart zone. Round 3 of the Nut Car Championship is underway.
Pretty even launch. Look at Groove Gerald thinking about 3 wide into 1. He gets it done.
What a
Here goes
move!
Groove Gerald to the inside. 3 wide. Legendary up top.
And Flint and Steel's thinking about 4 wide back there. And they're going to be 3 wide into 3.
Groove Gerald clears out into 3. 4 wide behind them. Man, look at Biggie Manning's on the bottom. He was able to do that move.
3 by 3 back there, and they battle for the lead.
Then Brian, I think he's going to make a move to the inside. He's thinking about it. The legendary strikes the wall. Gets back going, though. That's
They're
going to
running
let
away.
Biggie Manning slip by. That's going to slow the pack down a lot. Legendary falling back after his outside pole position. Now he's 3 wide top, and that is not where you want to be.
Oh, and the wall again!
Squeezed! Squeezed by the legendary. Legendary having a rough start to this race. He's gonna fall back.
And look at this action back here.
A lot of 3 wide action, almost 4 wide action.
And Drew Gerald, he's slowly pulling away from Brian. And here comes Dick Big on Biggie Manning's.
Big Big gonna make a move there. Can he stick it in the corner? Couldn't. Biggie Manning's had a really great corner exit out of 2.
Here comes Flint and Steel. He's taking advantage of Dick Big. Oh, he blocks him.
Slammed the door right there. Now, am I going crazy? Or is Miley Cyrus looking a little more red?
Now, I'm betting you're seeing that because you're seeing it on my monitor and not your darker monitor. Mine has more color on it. Because mine's cooler than yours.
And it looks like Gerald is starting to run away. He's got about 2/10 on Brian now.
And the yellow's out.
Caution!
Oh,
It looked
9/11.
like fire alarm. Not sorry, 9/11.
Oh, Sid Toilet might have been in it. We will get a replay on that right now. We found the wreck. And it looks pretty rough.
So they were 4 wide going into 1, which usually doesn't work. And, you know, Ferber is on the bottom there.
Watch 9/11 here.
Yeah. And just tags the wall. Sid Toilet tagged the wall, and then 9/11 bumped into him, and that was able to turn 9/11 around.
Now, thankfully, that was the only person that got turned around. Everybody gets around safely.
Yeah, that could have been a much bigger wreck if things changed out.
And there's
differently.
pit
We got
stops.
Cars on pit road.
Yeah, this is the tire strategy part.
All right, who's coming in? We got Drew Gerald and Brian Griffin, our top 2 most dominant cars today.
And these guys they're betting on an overtime. Because an overtime comes out. then you can't feel safe that much
Yeah.
fuel.
There's the legendary. He might be just fixing damage from striking
And
the wall.
Gerald's out. Brian's out. The legendary's out.
Fire Cheese also came in. I think that's Richard Nixon also came in.
There's a bunch of back markers.
Yeah, they're betting on an overtime, trying to pull like a Joey Logano.
Now if they're gonna put tires on, I believe they did, then they'll have a tire advantage over this whole field, and they'll be racing right back up.
Yeah, Biggie Manning's gonna lead them back.
And we'll be back at Lights Out. Lights Out in Illinois. Now, look at these guys. Watch out for these guys who have fresher tires.
Yep.
They're going to be faster.
Everyone from Groove Gerald on back pitted for tires in hopes of an overtime. A lot of back markers pitted in hopes of an overtime to maybe get a luck in on a top 5 or maybe even a win for some of these underfunded organizations.
Biggie
All right,
Manning's going to lead them. And Dick Big, he's really hungry for a win. He hasn't won in quite a bit.
Yeah, looking to snap a winless streak, probably about 15 races.
He's won here before.
He has, in that finish with Drew Gerald, they're going to go double file. That race where, no, that was Charlotte. I'm sorry, that was the race where Drew Gerald.
Well, he's beaten Drew Gerald a lot.
Yeah,
at these
kind of
intermediates.
rivals. All right, here we go. Ready for restart number 1 in the Windy City. Into the orange restart zone. And we are green. Great jump, Dick Big, on that outside. Couldn't quite clear Biggie Manning's. But still, going to give Biggie Manning's a good shove. 3 wide there. Miley Cyrus going to lose a couple spots.
Whoa, they're 4 wide back here.
4 wide. Can you believe it? Does it work?
Yeah, Gerald, he's going to be flying up here. Watch Brian.
Look at Brian on those fresh tires. 4 wide.
Will he clear him?
So toilet. Maybe a bit of contact. He does clear. Oh, wide contact. Drew Gerald slid up the racetrack. He's getting pinned.
Yeah, they're going to be charging up the field. And they're 3 wide for the lead.
Dick Big. Look at Bobby Balls on the inside of Dick Big challenging with the big dogs.
And oh man, he's gonna take the lead. There's no way he holds that outside.
Bobby Balls. He does hold the outside.
Wow.
What a move by the 97. Rockets to the lead.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese hit the wall. He's slowing up.
He did. A lot of good pack racing. 3x3.
What a move by the 97. I did not expect him.
Man, we might need a replay on that later. Let's check out that move. That was wild.
We got a replay of that moment.
So, by the looks of it, Bobby Balls backs up and checks up.
Yeah, look at the fire coming out of the tailpipes.
And then, I think Dick Big might have made a little contact with the wall there, but he still managed to just shoot around the outside.
And we're back green. And the
green
6.
contact! Biggie Manning's almost got spun. Big spin on the backstretch. I think that was Obama risk. Can he save it? Yes, he does.
Oh, he's gonna remerge. Oh, guys, this is gonna stack him up.
This is going to get tight. I don't know how they're not wrecking. Almost 5 wide. 4 wide back there. Drew Gerald's mired in traffic. He really can't do anything right now with those fresh tires.
Whoa, Phoenix Bob hit the wall.
And big crash. Domer Grimson involved. Homer Ball Sweat. Drew Gerald. Drew Gerald, one of our race win competitors, caught up in that crash. Second caution.
Dick Big will lead him back, and we'll get a replay on that right now. Here we go. We got a replay. I mean, look at this.
This is basically pack racing here. Look at how close they are. This is almost like 4x4. Homer Ball Sweat gets in to Domer Grimson.
Oh,
and they just domino effect
Oh, Grudrell's, he's got some damage. That might be a day's done for him.
Not a day's done, but he's going to have a lot of work to do. Yeah, 4-car incident, basically a 5-car incident. Good.
Pit stops underway.
We got a lot of other guys coming in. They're also hoping for an overtime. This is kind of a wrecky race, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I could see an overtime happening today. And I'm pretty sure Foot and Steel leads them onto pit road. Who gets off first?
Now here comes the 4 in the 88. Who comes off first? Here comes Dick Big.
Dick Big leads them off.
Now a lot of these big time guys are pitting.
Yeah,
Most of the field came down this time.
Yeah. Luke Gerald just not had a great day. That wasn't a great stop either. I feel like he had a faster qualifying car than actual race car. That's some bad luck on his part.
Maybe some fresher tires will help him. But we said that last time and he got caught up in a wreck.
Yeah, he was caught up in 4 wide, mired back in big traffic. Pickley Pickle
Now look,
is now the race leader.
and you said in the Riztona 100 that Pickley Pickle was in Grudrell's shadow as the slower ball ink driver. Now he's embarrassing Grudrell. I mean, he's leading right now. I feel like he's got a great chance. And look at the 01.
Look at Jack Nicholson. He's kind of a dark horse. Look at Spaghetti Man Bootface in 6th.
Guys, a lot of people could get points today, and that would be huge for their championship effort. Wiggly Willie has had a stellar season, and as you can see on the side of your screen, Wiggly Willie's actually locked in to the chase so far. Not locked in, but he's in the chase.
Yeah, he's 7th in points. I mean, that's pretty good for Wiggly Willie's standards. You know, Hendrick Motorsports only nut car entry, I believe.
Yes.
A lot of NASCAR teams have ventured into nut car with single car organizations. Take, for example, the Legendary and Wiggly Willie.
We'll be back at Lights Out. Lights Out. And, you know, this could be a wreck fest or a 10 out of 10 race. There's no in between. And so far, it's looking like it's going to be a wreck fest today.
We'll see, though. Pace car lights are off. Look at Jack Nicholson in the top 10. Look at Bart Crum in the top 10 because he stayed out. These are the guys that stayed out. Org Thompson in the top 10.
Everybody behind the 97 has pitted already today.
Yep, all of these guys up here are on old, worn-out rubber.
Now, besides the Legendary and a few of these guys,
Yeah,
like
they
Brian,
lucked out.
like Brian.
They lucked out. Brian was able to charge. Meanwhile, other guys were stuck in that 4-wide slugfest.
All right, here we go. 2 Pontiacs on the front row. We're back underway at Chicagoland.
Good launch, Pickly Pickle. Not great launch by Jack Nicholson. Bottom lane, much better.
Now, we saw this last restart, the top lane actually launched better. So, at the start of the race, both lanes launched better. So, I don't know which lane's better on the start.
We're already seeing that trend again.
Oh
Almost
my
full
God.
wide once again.
And they're wrecking.
Crash once again towards the back of the pack. That's for Riz around. Pretty sure that's going to bring the caution light out.
No, it's still green.
Still green. Because it was a single car spin, I'm pretty sure they're just going to let him roll. Oh man, 3x3 by 3 by
Whoa.
3. Pack racing at Chicagoland. Gotta love it. 4 wide.
Oh my goodness.
That's just the smoke from the
Oh,
what
contact.
They rejoin.
And there's a
Crashing.
huge
Big
wreck.
crash. Bart Crum involved.
Still
A lot
wrecking.
of guys that stayed out.
The yellow lights are on, but they're racing back. Pickly Pickle will lead him back to the yellow. Third yellow of the night. I believe I saw someone airborne there. We will see that in just a moment. So, this isn't the wreck, but we found this a little interesting. Guys, we've never seen this at Chicagoland, but watch the 7 and the 8. This happened on, now they're under yellow.
And the 9, I don't know if he blows a tire or something.
Oh!
2 cars flip, and Bobby Balls barrel rolls down the banking.
Oh, and the 9 got T-boned by Bart Crumb. And that was the biggest wreck of the night so far. I mean, look at this. That was a huge T-bone. Oh, he's going through the smoke. He can't see anything. Oh, driver's side. That was
hard impact.
That was shades of how Sigma Toe died. And there's pit stops, guys.
More drivers on pit road, I think.
Alright. Lights out. And, guys, the 7 and the 8 are back going after rolling on the roofs. I mean, Bobby Balls.
Bobby Balls.
And the 9, after getting T-boned driver's side, he's back out going. So, it could be
the
anything.
8 of Foot and Steel is back going after literally, like, flipping upside down. And, like, guys, I don't know how they did it, man. I keep telling you, it's these new roll cages that we came up with.
The bedrock from Minecraft. They put it in the roll cages. And
these cars are basically bricks now. Yep. They're just like that indestructible. It's crazy. Alright. Going double file. Brian Griffin, our pole sitter for this race, on the inside. Bill Clinton on the outside. Restart number 3 in Joliet. Pace car in. Restart. Here we go. Green in Chicagoland.
look at that. They're even, basically. But the top lane got a little bit faster, and then 97's going for the lead.
3 wide for the lead. Almost 3 by 3. I think Brian's going to fall back. And Dick Big takes the lead 3 by 3 behind him.
And the 3 and 4, the 97 will lead by a car length and more. Man, he rolls that outside way better than anybody.
Bill Clinton got a really good run off of 4. He's going to make a move to the inside.
Oh, the 15 is way slow.
Almost 4 wide. Whoa, contact.
Oh, big wreck.
Selling Coke gets pinned in front of the field.
It's the big one.
The big one at Chicagoland. 5 or 6 cars involved.
Oh, they're still wrecking, guys. And they're going to race back to it. The 97 leads back to the yellow, and the 8's in his second wreck today. Oh, the 12 got in it. Alright, we'll get a replay of that. Here's a replay. And
So-
yeah, the 67 just bounced off those 2 guys, Fire Alarm and Brian.
Yeah, he just got pinned.
Now
And
watch
then-
the legendary.
Yeah, the legendary just gets left hooked by the 9, and that spins a bunch more cars. There's about 5 or 6, maybe 7 cars involved.
Lights out.
Chicagoland, this has been a wreck fest so far. Hope it doesn't stay that way.
Yeah, Brian, he went back all the way in 35th after repairing damage. And the 97 and the 96 up here.
Yep.
They've been a clear favorite to win today. And honestly, I still think Pickly Pickle's going to win. But look at that 88. He's 1 year before. And he's got a crazy good shot right now if they keep it green. Fingers crossed. Yeah. So, pace car getting ready to pull in for what? Our 4th restart? I've already lost count. Here we go. We're about to go green in round number 3 of the Nut Car Championship. We're green at Chicago. Now, the top 2 got a really good jump on the rest of the field. And there's already shuffling for position back here.
Yep, already 3 wide.
Look at Drew Gerald. He's had a really rocky day.
Yeah, Drew Gerald, he's been going from the back to the front, from the back of the field, and then moves up front, and then another wreck happens, and then he goes back to the back. 4 wide. Back there. They can't get it cleared.
Now we're about halfway through this race.
This is usually where the big wreck happens, right here.
Oh man!
Look at Pickle. Pickle surging on the bottom.
2 pausing drivers going at it.
Four wide.
Oh.
4x4.
Oh! They're starting to string out. That's good.
Looking good. I'm not even going to say that. I don't want to say that. Commentators curse, guys. 5 wide!
Oh, man.
It worked! It worked!
5 wide. We've never seen
5
that.
wide work. That's going in the highlights.
Oh, absolutely. We just need them to string out more and we can get a good green flag run going.
Kind of like Miami yesterday, where they just wouldn't string out as much. Still 3x3 back here. Very good. Towards the back of the pack action as Dick Big runs away with the race lead.
And
whoa!
What a block by Obama.
Obama cut across the nose of Domer Grimson. Could have been a very bad incident.
Lots of squirrely moments happening back here. I mean, this looks like they're on lap 1 still.
Yeah, but towards the front of the field, we're starting to get cleared out. Here's a 3-way battle for 3rd, the final podium position, even though that's not a thing in that car.
Well, it is on the double points stage.
These balls ain't drivers going at it. I'm pretty sure Pickly Pickle's going to get that spot. And clears Drew Gerald. And Drew Gerald try a switchback into 1.
Whoa, there's a battle for the lead.
Yeah, Bill Clinton couldn't get the run.
Look how many Pontiacs there are up here.
Yeah, top 4 are being dominated by Pontiacs. I think the whole top 5 is just Pontiacs. Very dominant performance by that OEM.
Okay, guys, 30 laps to go. Dick Big's in a good position to win it.
Yeah, Dick Big's been running the high lane really good this whole race. He can really get good corner exit.
But here comes Bill Clinton. He's hungry for that win.
Bill Clinton, he might send it here. Oh, almost. Dick Big blocked him off, though. Hugged that bottom lane there just to block off Bill Clinton's run. He's going to try it again, though.
They're all bunching up. This isn't good for him.
Here comes Pickly Pickle. Almost 3 wide for the lead.
What a block by Clinton.
3 wide for the race lead. Here comes Pickly Pickle to try for 2nd.
He's just on fire this season, and they make contact.
Little bump down the backstretch. Drew Gerald trying to enter this 4-way battle for the lead. Dick Big trying to run away from the chaos. 27 laps to go. They've started to string out.
Guys, The 67 has had a rocky day. He ended up spinning in front of the whole field, and he's still in the top 10. Looking further back in the pack, the 12's up here. Everybody is just fighting for every single bit of asphalt.
Yeah. A lot of these guys that started up front had a very rough and rocky day with all those cautions early in the race.
And Pickly Pickle to the lead.
Oh,
The 97 around the outside again.
Pickle had to check up a little bit there. Probably thought he was going to slam Dick Big into the wall and bring out like our 5th and 6th caution of the day. Oh, here he comes though. He's going to try it down through the tri-oval. Got a good run for me. He goes to the inside.
Oh, he
Couldn't
blocks.
Couldn't get to the inside of Big. He's just being there. Dick Big's been putting on a defensive masterclass for these last couple laps. And the top 3 are all right next to each other.
Oh, the yellow's out.
Caution. 5th one tonight.
Oh, this looks big.
Big crash. Chuck E. Cheese almost upside down.
Bobby Balls is in it, guys. Oh, that looks like a big... Oh my God. The 193 just got destroyed. Dingling. I don't know. How'd you make it purple? Oh. Well, we got a replay of this huge crash. And it started with Richard Nixon.
He tags the wall into, comes down. It's fire alarm. Fire alarm goes for a spin, tags off of Homer Ball Sweat. And these guys, they go for a freaking big pile. And then it's
as we were saying, the 11 got caught up.
and he hits the wall. Homer Ball Sweat hits him. And then Chuck E. Cheese slides, they collect him. Headfile almost flips. And then this is the big crash of the race. I'm pretty sure Dingling dead. I don't know how Fire Alarm got away, but Headfile gets away. And then just gets clobbered
Oh my
by the 191. Had so uncalled for by that 191.
This is giving how Leaky Bum died.
Oh! Just totally unexpected, uncalled for.
And we'll be back at Lights Out. Lights Out at Chicago. So they didn't even bother to really assess Dingling's condition.
Yeah, we'll check him out later. I
He
think he's fine.
he literally died.
I think he's fine. Henry, I think he's gonna be alright.
Yeah, okay.
He can go to school tomorrow.
Yeah, he's still got that project due.
Yeah.
And well, the lineup hasn't changed too much. Not very many people pitted. Those guys only pitted for damage after minor wreck, and they're gonna go double file. So Larry, I'll let you have this.
All right, double file restart at Chicagoland. Restarting with a couple laps to go. It could honestly be anyone within the top 10 for restart number, like, what is it, 1 billion at this point?
Here we go.
Into the restart zone, brought to you by Orange, even though it's blue. Bet Racing at Chicago. Pretty even start.
Oh, Dick Big got a way better launch. And Bill
Look
Clinton.
at Bill Clinton on the inside, 3 wide for the race lead. Dick Big goes up the racetrack a little bit. Pickly Pickle gets shuffled out a little bit. He's in the second row now.
He's got that outside though.
Outside, if you can make it work right, you can make it work really well.
He's super good at riding that outside, but Bill Clinton will take the lead. Oh, he's trying. Oh, he
Big
bumps him.
Gets blocked by the 96.
Uh-oh, guys.
Uh-oh.
Big wreck.
Big crash.
Oh,
Big
never
Eddie
mind.
saves it. And then they save it again. 4 wide.
Oh, guys, this could be a wreck here.
5 wide for a split second. They're not going to be able to pull this off. I'm telling you, man, it's always been around Domer Gripson. It's always been around all of these wrecks today.
You know, honestly, you're right. And, guys, Pickly Pickle's trying for that lead.
Top 3. Joe got a little squirrely off of 2.
He put fire alarm on the wall. And the 0. Under Clinton.
Pickle to the lead at Chicago. But Bill Clinton is still right there. 5 wide!
And a
Big crash! It's the big one, part 2 at Chicago.
Oh my goodness! Brian's been in all of these wrecks, honestly. That was a huge one. Who raced back to? It was the 0. Alright, we'll get a replay. And alright, we're back under yellow. And it's lights out.
That's the shot.
Anyway, we're double file. And this has been a long race. We've cut most of it out. It's been 52 minutes, guys. We've sat through this. So hopefully this video does well. It probably won't. Anyway, side by side. Ready to go. Hopefully green for the last time. We're green.
Clears to the lead.
This time they didn't let Dick Big get to the lead on the jump. That was good.
4 wide already.
And they're starting to settle in for, what, the 7th? Who's starting now? And Pickly Pickle is running away. But here comes the 12. We started on the outside pole.
Yeah, he did. Big good run off the corner. Legendary, not so much. There comes Bill Clinton to charge in second.
It could be anybody in this top 5 right now. And look at the 77. He's charging up here.
7 improvement. Look at who's with. He's with Jackson Batman.
I believe these guys got tires under the yellow. Oh, the 20 in the wall.
Yeah, Jones hits the wall. Slows the top lane up. Here's what that was George Thompson blowing up.
Something's up with the 117. This might be a factor in the finish of this race.
Maybe. Coming to 10 laps to go. Look at Jackson Batman charging through the field. Battling with the likes of the legendary and Bill Clinton.
Some of the legends of the sport. And this random kid that showed up. And the 77 under Bill Clinton. What a pass. And everybody's slowing up. These guys have way fresher tires.
In fact, Jackson Batman literally just came up to our office one day and said that he wanted to race. So we let it miss.
Yeah, we drew him in the qualifier, and that's how he made it to here today.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that. He's actually really good.
Uh-oh. Some contact.
Almost wrecked.
And more contact.
More contact down the backstretch.
And the 77's going for the lead.
Never thought I'd say this. Spaghetti Man boot face to the lead at Chicagoland. I don't think he's ever led a lap in that car before. That was his first.
And guys, he's looking mad fast.
He could pull the biggest upset of all time. Look at Jackson Batman in third. Some of the guys from the qualifier race, we never thought they'd do this good.
The 77 could do the funniest thing ever right now.
8 laps to go at Chicagoland.
Wow, he just pulled like 5/10 on the 0.
Here comes Jackson Fatman. He's also being fast. Gonna make the move for second. Couldn't quite do it. Jackson Fatman or Spaghetti Face Boob Man could do the funniest thing ever, like you said. He's got a run off of 4. He uses it.
This is gonna stir up the points so much, I'm gonna have a nightmare logging this.
Jackson Fatman to second. Unbelievable.
They're gonna need a yellow if they want any chance of catching these guys.
I never thought I would see this top 3 ever. Not on a plate track, at least. And Pickle clears back for second on a good run off the high lane.
The 77 now will have a 1 second gap
To second place. Caution!
Yellow's out! That's exactly what they needed. Oh, I see damage on more of these guys, and we'll see what happened. Alright, we found the source of the wreck.
4 wide. Usually doesn't work.
It never does.
They all go wide into the wall.
The 67 was just an idiot sandwich there.
And then, the 117 got piled in. Ooh.
Oh, what a hard hit on the Pope.
Hard hit for the Pope. Almost got hit.
Oh, the Pope.
Got a little hit sideways by
He's just a pinball now.
123. Good thing no driver's side. Hey!
Oh my
Melvin!
God!
Or I'm sorry, Soda almost just got clobbered.
That was almost another dingling wreck, guys.
Caution is out. I think we're going to overtime or something similar.
Well, it's gonna be not a lot left. And we'll be back at Lights Out. Lights Out. And it's gonna be a 2-lap shootout for the win today.
Remember, Spaghetti Face Boob Man or Jackson Fatman are rookies. Remember this. They have never won. I think the biggest thing Jackson Fatman has probably ever done in his whole life is like
Eat a chip.
walk to the store.
Now the 77 has a bit more experience behind the wheel because he actually has run nut car races.
He did I think like 5 part-time starts in season 3. Most of those are plate tracks.
Alright,
Here we go. Probably the last restart of this race. If they can reach the white, the race will be over no matter what. Here we go. This is probably going to decide the race. This jump could decide the whole race right here. Green flag with 2 to go. Back racing at Chicago. Better jump by the
0! Yeah! Uh-oh. He's coming back, though.
But Boom Man's still there. He maintains the inside. Look at Grugero making it 3 wide, surging. Remember, can they reach the white flag? The race will be over no matter what
Oh,
happens.
man, the 0.
Look at Jackson Fatman on the inside. I think they're going to make it there.
White flag at Chicago. And the 0, hold up. Will the 77 win? Oh my God, here comes Jackson Fatman. Spaghetti Man Boo Face will do the funniest thing ever. He is the youngest person ever. He started on a stone tablet. He's gonna win at Chicago.
This is huge. He genuinely just pulled a Joey Logano playoff run. Unbelievable.
I've never seen this before in the
He
series.
is 0 years old. I have never seen anything like this.
And do not look at the score. We reached the white flag when the yellow came out.
The game tries to make it go to overtime, but it's like
Anyway, that is Chicago for you.